It was at that point during lunch that the 1-minute manager bowled me over with his astonishing, to me, diagnosis of my problem. First, he suggested that my attempts to solve the problem, working overtime, attending seminars, addressed merely the symptoms of the problem, not the cause itself. He said it was like taking an aspirin to reduce the fever, but ignoring the illness that caused the fever. As a result, the problem had gotten progressively worse. I remember thinking, this is not what I want to hear, that all the work I've been doing has made the problem worse. After all, if I hadn't done the work, I would be even farther behind. I objected to my friend's diagnosis, but my arguments soon fell by the wayside when his probing turned up the fact that the mission and staff of my department had not changed since my arrival. The only change was my arrival. An unsettling reality suddenly pried its way into my mind. To paraphrase Pogo, I have seen the enemy, and he is I. Remembering that moment, I often think about the story of a group of workers having lunch. They all had lunch boxes. One, when he opened his box, saw the contents, shouted, "Bologna sandwiches again! This is the 4th straight day I've had bologna sandwiches, and I don't like bologna." One of his co-workers said, "Relax, relax. Why don't you ask your wife to pack some other kind of sandwich?" "My wife? Heck," the worker said. "I made the sandwiches myself." Since there seemed to be nowhere else to look for the source of the problem, I asked my friend to tell me more. He looked me straight in the eye and said, "Your problem is monkeys." "Monkeys?" I laughed. "That sounds about right. My office usually seems like a zoo. What do you mean?" Then he gave me this definition of a monkey.